Hey guys, Tony here, and today I'm going to give you my review on Robocop Rogue City. It's out now, it's £44.99 if you get it on Steam. However, I got it from CD Keys for £6.99. Robocop Rogue City is a game based around the classic 80s film. Basically, it's about a police officer who was killed. They go, let's turn him into a robot, hence Robocop. Just don't think about the ethics here. This is an FPS with like that 80s nostalgia feel to it as you shoot your way through Detroit. As always, let's start with gameplay and a little bit about the story. This is a first-person shooter. It's set between Robocop 2 and 3. The plot starts with a new gang in town and they're trying to get in with this like new crime kingpin. So you can imagine it's a recipe for disaster and Robocop needs to step in and save the day. But he's experiencing flashbacks to his life as an ordinary human. So can you overcome that? Well, you gotta play and find out. Gameplay wise, it's a very standard first person shooter in most respects. The game is semi-open world, well, more open areas. You kind of enter an area and you've got like little side quests in there to complete alongside the main mission before you head to the next open area or building. There are slight breaks in the combat where you'll be looking through crime scenes looking for clues using your scan function, finding evidence to get a warrant or doing fun little side quests. The side quests are kind of weird, like some are quite serious, some are like open a locker or carry someone to holding cell. I did find it a bit odd though, just how ordinary some of the side missions were. Like they were really mundane things, but I guess it was nice for some downtime just to be a normal beat cop. I would say on the whole, the story and the script isn't the strongest. In fact, it's a bit of a weak point, but it does do a decent job of holding the game together. And if you're interested, the game will take around about 12 to 20 hours to complete, depending how much of a completionist you are. There's also an extensive set of skill trees for various additional abilities. Some are from the films, like you can bounce bullets and stuff. Some are just totally made up, but they did add something to the gameplay and I didn't feel like they were just shoehorned in. They felt like they were meant to be there and had been designed properly. With it being a first-person shooter, I guess one of the major things to consider is combat. And I'm glad to say the gunplay in this game is brilliant. It's a standout feature, to be fair. It flows well. The guns have a really beefy feel to them. Headshots are super satisfying. I wouldn't describe the combat as challenging. AI isn't the smartest and it doesn't like flank you or go for decent cover very well, but my god, the combat was so much fun. There are over 20 weapons to pick up, like the dead guys drop weapons so you can use them, even heavy weapons like machine guns. Robocop isn't really about getting into cover or jumping around, and you do feel in combat you're kind of this big robot going in, bullets bouncing off you as you take down the enemies, and it does feel very satisfying. You also have your classic robo vision, which marks targets for you, so it puts this like rectangle around and like an aiming reticle, just like the films. I think one of the main issues, we've already mentioned it, is the script and the story's not great, but outside of that, the human characters and the facial animations are awful. Like it looks so bad, and in fact that stretches across most of the animations in game. It's quite janky and it's such a shame because the backdrops and levels actually look really good, but the animations just kind of ruin the whole experience for me. Also, on the side of bad things, I was getting 3 or 4 crashes an hour. Like I would get certain cutscenes or picking up certain items and the game would just hard crash. It was getting really annoying. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. There was lots of things online talking about how people fixed it, but none worked for me. The sound design is also pretty good too. You know, adding the sounds of the film and the excellent music score. Honestly, it's really good. However, again, like this game seems to do a lot, there's a bad side. The voice acting on the whole is just a massive letdown. It's not very good. Robocop's voice acting is pretty decent. The rest, I would say, aren't very good at all. So in conclusion for this one, it's a bit of a mixed bag. It all seems to be like, hey, I can do this really good. And then something else, you're like, oh god, it's pretty bad. Honestly, if they'd got the voice acting and animations right, mixed with a better story, this could have been an awesome first-person shooter. It really nails combat, has a great aesthetic, and it really makes you feel part of the universe. It's just a shame these little things just keep bringing you out, and when it's like 12 to 20 hours, they start to become quite noticeable. However, you know, it is a very good game. I had a lot of fun playing it. I think $44.99 is a tad overpriced, but if you can get it for 50% off or on CD keys, then it's a total recommend. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.